Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to our poet Yahweh Shemel Shai, Hashem Kadash. Call Halalim La Yahweh Shemel Shai, Hashem Kadash. That's the nation Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh in the name of Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is a current name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly called Jehovah, God or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. True name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh, and his son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. I want to give the honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to all the brothers and sisters pushing this word in sincerity and in truth to all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. Alright, this lesson is entitled Don't Act Off Feelings. And funny that the plantation and basically they call management, if you will, came and I was basically giving a little pep talk or whatever, and I'm sharing her life story, and it's feelings. We can't act our feelings because let me see if I can remember somewhat from the exact words. Basically, we signed up. She basically go off principles and not feelings, because there are going to be times when I feel like she don't want to come and work, which that's every day for me. But principle, she had made an agreement, and that she will turn up for work and perform her task. And principle says that's what she's supposed to do. Feelings say I don't want to come to work. Which one is the right thing to do? Principle. Follow the principle. And I think she even made a statement and say, if you go off her feelings, 100% of the time you're going to be wrong. And in this truth, she can tell about them impulse and feelings and how the flesh lusted, against the spirit. And that's a war, feelings versus facts, logics. So we have to stay in the spirit. And that's how we can conquer, cause flesh go always want to live for the fuckery and feel like you want the fuckery. Get corrected, rebuked. Flesh don't want to take that. The flesh don't want to suffer under discipline. Don't eat this. See a man, woman, lower or alone. All those things, But principle and discipline, right, says otherwise. This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? So the heart, easy me, which go back to this corrupt body, we call it subject under this scripture said the creature was made subject unto vanity, so make subject unto going off, right? Because let me see, James said it. We go to the book of James. Got 4 or 3. Just give me a second. Yeah, James 4 verse 5. Do we think that the scripture saith in vain, the spirit that dwelleth in us lusted to envy? Right, so let's say the heart, which go back to the Hebrew word lab, which means mind. So the impulses will get the feelings, will get the desires, will get off this flesh. It lusted unto envy, lusted unto basically doing things that are wrong. So we can't give in to it. Right, there are going to be times when you feel like we don't want the lessons, feel like we don't want to go out in the streets, because we're human, Rain or fall, bad weather, like right now, me under the weather, Fucking hell, you see me? But fuck feelings. That's just the thing, At times the flesh may get the better of us, but that's the condition in the battle of a fight where we don't show in the toil, We get knocked down, we get it back up, as is written, a righteous man falleth 7 times and get it back up. And the word 7 just mean a completion of times. So if we fight, and again, this was coming from a female, I say of fuck feelings, and something I've been playing out for the longest as well is a scripture coming to pass. You know, so scripture says, she that liveth unto pleasure is dead while she liveth. So go back to she that liveth unto feelings. You know, what she feel like, what makes you feel happy. You know, what scripture tell about the man who go after pleasure. You know, basically your enemy or laugh at you, roughly paraphrasing. I think it's in the book of Sirach. You know, so we have to live a life after discipline, right? So okay. Second Ezra 7 verse 57. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight, that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said, but if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. So it's all about fighting, you know, by the flesh, wanting something that's going to lead to the destruction. But the spirit, so the scripture even go on and says, walk after the spirit, you know, that he fulfill not the deeds of the flesh. Let me see if we can get it. Galatians 5 verse 16, he says, this I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. And what is the spirit? John 6 and 63, he says, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So walking in the spirit, meaning say, the fashion in life after the scriptures. The scripture said don't do this, you don't do that. The scripture said do this, you do that. You know, like for example, you know, matching it back to work, the scripture says supposed to go out there and prophesy in season with a season, teaching this word, and we're supposed to abide by the word as well. You know, being hearers, being doers of the word, and not hearers only. You know, so we teach it and we apply it to our daily life as well. You know, and you see, we refer to as watchmen upon the walls. Will not give the most and the rest. So it's a day in day out thing. Lessons during the week, and out there, and on weekends mainly in Jamaica. Maybe other camps go out other days, I'm not sure. You know, but we have a day when we go out, push this truth, and every day we live this word to the best of our ability. That's walk in the spirit. So they're going to feel like you don't want to go camp. You're going to feel like you want a man, woman, you know, cause of flesh. You know, I see a woman, these women not even wear clothes, and let's be realistic. You know, you see a girl, you even know if she's single or not, you know, you're attracted to her. Yeah, but when you find out that she have a man, well, if you approach her, more likely to find out her unless you see her with a man. So, you know, and sometimes these bitches lie. I've witnessed that a lot of times. You know, but as soon as you find out, you know, your flesh attracted to her, where spirit I say, follow the dream man, take go yourself. You know, discipline. So lift up, you know. So that's a fight. You know, maybe see some whatever trials brothers have, you know. Cause all that we in our flesh and all that we have trials. You know. We have a fight daily. You know, and that's where we can't give in to the feelings so have, you know, but stay with discipline. So let's go back to Galatians chapter 5 verse 16. So it says, for this I say then. You know, so alright, see, if I'll go through all of that, you know, this Hebrew says, and I read up, it say, oh, we have liberty. but don't use your liberty of occasion to the flesh. You know, because when the grace, and not because the grace means that you're going to give in to the flesh. No, still have to put up a fight. Rehearsing the righteous acts. Right? So it says, verse 16, this I say then, walk in the spirit, that ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. You know, so the mindset is to follow after the spirit. You know, so your inward man, as Paul speak about the battle in Romans 7th chapter. You know, so him desire to basically do good, but there's another member, the flesh, the feelings, a fight. You know, sometimes him give in, you know, me also give in, sometimes him fail, you know, cause we in a flesh, yo. You know, but the fight is on to the end. That's why how shall I come deliver we? Because we are part of the elect, so we need that deliverance. You know, so we can serve the Most High. You know, 100%, keeping His laws, being perfect. You know, in time the flesh will go in, and the new bodies will go in, a program to righteousness. So whatever feelings and desires we have, you know, and lust we have, we're going to be righteous. Match with a righteous spirit. And that's how we'll be perfect. But until then, you know, we have a fight. Fight a good fight of faith. You know, you'll go on feelings, you know, but can't give in to it, you know. So what this is edifying to look out there. Of course, giving our praise to Paul, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, or Shem Kakadash. Double honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to the full elect. Shalom.